What's up, Copy Squad? It's your boy, Kyle Milligan, coming to you live in Kinston, North Carolina, and today I want to talk about failure, how to retrain your brain. Okay, someone had a live event, and they put out a survey, which I think is a smart idea. They did the live event, and they sent a survey to all participants, basically like, what did you like, what did you dislike, was it hands-on enough, should it have been more or less? And then lastly, of course, how do you feel about the price you paid for what you got? This person told me that there were a couple respondents, and it was a small group, right? A couple respondents said that they paid too much, right? It was too expensive for what they were getting. This bothered the person that was telling me about it. And basically they were like, well, I feel like I've messed up. They feel like they've paid too much for what I gave them. I obviously didn't do a good job. I should have put more into the class. I should have given them something to take home, etc., etc., etc. And basically this was all failure talk, right? I messed up, I blew it, I failed, right? And let's think about a couple things to keep perspective. If this is you, you're probably going to feel that way. If it was me, I'd probably feel the same way. You need someone else from the outside to tell you, hey man, chill out, it's not that bad, it's actually okay. First thing I mentioned was that you kind of want to have, there's a statistic out there, you want a percentage of your audience to feel like your prices are just too high, right? Because if you're not getting that point where they're just stretching a little bit at a certain percentage of your audience, then you're charging too little. You're basically not getting your complete money's worth as a seller, as a marketer. Unless they want to complain about something, they don't say anything, right? The silent majority, Most people who are happy and content, they just stay happy and content. They're not blowing up your direct messages. They're not asking for free stuff. They're not asking or complaining about your prices. And the second thing is, if you're thinking about the long game, okay, you want this negative feedback. You don't want, I hate the word negative feedback, but you want this constructive criticism. You want this constructive feedback because you can take that and spin it into your offer, right? One person made a great comment I wish I'd have had more to take home. I spent all this money on this live event, and I wish I'd have had something I could show for it, like a physical token. And I was like, that is a good comment. You can implement that. You can charge the exact same price. And if that person had had some sort of physical token to go home with, some sort of take-home thing like that, then they probably would have been happy as a clam. So if you're thinking the long game, this wasn't a failure. This is just part of the process of optimizing. So retrain your brain whenever you think you've got something like a failure on your hands. Retrain your brain to see that that was not a fail. Here's the things that could have been done better, and then simply optimize, okay? Thanks so much for tuning in, and peace out, Copy Squad.